Welcome back. We have Larry Maki to kick off the show on this Monday afternoon. Welcome back to the show, Larry.
Thank you.
How are you on this Monday?
I'm doing well. How was your holiday?
It was great. I'm feeling sort of like a fish out of water.
Oh.
I was only gone for a week.
Yeah, I know.
It's hard, though, to get back into the swing of it a little bit, but it's good.
I guess so, yeah. It's so nice, but it's a recharge, isn't it?
It is a recharge, truly. It is. I feel good.
I'm so impressed with the Tecumseh's band, the way they've done this, what they've done for people. I mean, all of Kamloops should be proud, but boy, they went overboard too.
I know they did go overboard. I remember driving by the other day and I thought it's like its own city over here right now.
It is. This is amazing.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
What are we talking about today?
Well, a part of collecting is a thing called ephemera. And they have big conventions in the bigger centers, like Toronto has a monster every year. It's an ephemera collectible thing, and that's all they do. Vancouver has one, not quite as big. And it has to do with collecting sort of paper, anything to do with paper. Ephemera is, I think the definition of it is anything that was made to be thrown away after it was used. It was never meant to be kept for any reason. And people kept everything, like bills of lading. If somebody sent you in the 1800s a bill for something, you were to pay it and then throw it away, but they kept them. And then people started collecting. They say, oh, look at this. Somebody bought a lawn rake in 1883. I didn't even know they had lawn rake. Anyway, and they would keep those things. Look at how much it cost there.
Sure.
98 cents, you know, and so stuff like that. So I brought in a representative sample of almost anything that could be included in ephemera. And one of the things are photographs. Photographs are ephemera. Now that's just a photograph, a cabinet photo, as it were, of just two people, and they look so unhappy.
They do.
They had to be unhappy, at least in that degree, because if you smiled, the length of time it took to process that picture, it'd become all blurry.
Is that right?
So they were told to be very stoic.
Is that why pictures were always so serious?
That's what they were.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, the processing took a little bit longer than normal, and you couldn't hold a smile for a long time without moving, and so they said, don't even try it.
I just thought it was a harder life way back then.
Yeah. No, they were happy. Those people were happy, and they had money, because to get a photograph done in those days,
some money.
That cost money. So that definitely was a valuable thing.
Love it.
And here's another thing. This is from Kamloops. It isn't old, but it's ephemera, and it's a Boy Scout booklet.
Wolf Club record card.
Yeah, the young man lived in Valley View in those days, and there wasn't much out in Valley View in those days, but that's another collectible which would run under the terms of ephemera. And they're so much fun to look at and read about and know that they've been preserved.
That's very interesting.
Yeah.
It's like a report card.
It is. That's exactly what it's sort of like. And he would record any of the badges that he got as he worked his way through up to Queen Scout.
Yeah.
Or King Scout in those days. Pardon?
He passed.
Yes, he passed, yeah. And here's another thing. This is closer to home for you, because this is a ABC Guide to Victoria and Vancouver Island in 1928.
No kidding. Look at that.
And people love looking at those things to see what was going on, especially today when you see what the size of Victoria and what it was in Vancouver Island.
Do you know what really bugged me about being back this time? And I love Victoria, always will. Traffic. Oh. It's way, it's not Vancouver, okay, I'll give you that. But it is way busier there. I find myself getting cranky waiting at the red lights. They're like 3 times longer than ours. I'm just so used to the ease of
I was worried
here.
about all those people that live along the ferry line. The ferry comes out, you can't get out of your driveway for 2 hours.
Yes, indeed. And in the summer, it's every hour on the hour.
Yeah,
so really, there's always ferry traffic. It's quite something.
Oh, man,
Look at us just calling down Victoria. I still love it.
Yeah, no, it's such a beautiful city.
It is, truly. Okay.
I know we can't get through all this, but I've got ticket stubs there which are included in it.
Fine.
And this is a telephone book from the Caribou in the 1950s.
Pretty small.
This is the entire Caribou in this
sparse.
And some of the phone numbers, they say, if you can't get a hold of so-and-so, if they don't have a phone, you phone this number and they'll go and run over and get them.
No kidding.
Yeah, it's
awesome.
amazing. It's such a beautiful little book.
is quite slim.
It's very slim.
Effective November 15th of 1955.
Yeah.
We'll quickly look at this. How are we doing for time? I'm worried. I don't want to run out of time because you've got some other things I want to look at.
Yeah.
Okay, so check this out. There it is. Initial contract periods.
Yep.
Forest Grove, Alexis Creek.
Yeah, all the
100
places that are
for
under
now.
evacuation or were.
That's right. And the numbers, the system is very different.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Oh,
There
yeah.
aren't any.
Yeah.
We have 1 minute. We only have 1
Okay,
minute. We got to get to these cigarette
we
cases.
did-
This is awesome.
These are little cigarette packages that
Look
came
at
out in the
these.
20s.
Everything's gotten bigger.
Yeah.
Like
That was 10
look how
cigarettes
small
in
these
there.
little cigarette cases
Yeah.
are. 10 cigarettes would go in these? Okay, so check it out. There's Players. They're still going today.
Yes.
Wild Woodbine. I'm not sure that
that's
they are.
Will's Tobacco Company.
Okay.
And they each put little treats inside them.
Yeah, there's like
So-
little trade and collect cards.
Yeah,
Let's get
and
going
so
this way.
they would put those in. That one is the Tsar of Russia, Nicholas II, I
Who
think.
doesn't want a shot of him? Look at that.
And
Hot
so
tamale.
people would buy those little things and keep them and collect them. I have quite a little collection of them, and they're beautiful. Players put a different kind of thing in. I think inside the Players package, there's a sports car, a Mercedes-Benz. They're
So
just
interesting.
They're very wonderful collectibles.
Yes.
And to get the little boxes are tough because those were definitely thrown out. Eh?
Sure.
So every once in a while, somebody saved them, and I got a couple.
That is awesome. These are great little collectibles. We didn't get through half of your stuff
No,
today.
I know, but it was fun.
It was fun, and we'll get to see you again in August then.
Yes.
Okay,
That'd
well,
be wonderful.
Enjoy your August, and we'll see you at the end of the month then.
Thank you very much.
Awesome, Larry, thank you. If you have anything kicking around the house that you wouldn't mind knowing a little bit more about, perhaps have it appraised, I've done it with Larry. He's gotten back to me, and he knows his stuff. Information on the screen, Maki at telus.net. Back in 2 minutes. Stay with
Thank you.
us.